What up, family? Costs nothing to hit that like button, fam. The homie Pooh Shiesty. We know Pooh Shiesty, fam, have been incarcerated a little minute now. We also know that Pooh Shiesty went out like he was a local joker and a town clown, and he was a millionaire that had done signed a deal. But the stronghold that I talk about all the time, fam, that's over artists like a drug, like a hard drug, will cause you to crash out when you're in your blessing and you're at your peak, right? Keep in mind, not only that, where you come from, especially Memphis, fam, like people attract on to what they see coming up as a youth, you feel me? So if it's pimping, killing, drug dealing, like we know how Memphis go down, you know, these artists be soaked in that. So a lot of stuff that they talk on these records be, you know, things that they really have lived or will do. We seen it go on with Pooh Shiesty, right? Now we know the artist was the hottest artist over there at 1017 and was becoming one of the hottest artists, you know, in the world. He was popping like that, right? We all seen what happened with Pooh Shiesty. It was all on camera. I'm like, yeah, man, my man lost his head. You feel me? Now, we also know when you go to jail, right? These is warning signs. You know, a wreck, a breakup, a relationship, everything in life, fam, that give you the feeling of sadness or heartbreak is something to learn from. And if you don't get it before long, like you ain't got no heart, no soul for other people, you know, it's got a way of dealing with you. You know, life got its way of dealing with you. The hard way, for real, for real. Now, Pooh Shiesty have spoke out, you know, a few times. But this time, fam, and I've been thinking he got kind of quiet a little minute. Hey, Pooh Shiesty down on it, reading a few books, you know, finna come out. You know, still can be Pooh Shiesty, but do it better because the hip-hop game is 80-20. You know what I'm saying? 80% business, 20% talent. And if you look at it, fam, the dudes that's selling the records is just being themselves, like Drake. The gangsters really ain't selling records and really, so it's a crash out game. Now, Pooh Shiesty took to his social media, and this the longest post, fam, that I have seen him post. And in this post, Pooh Shiesty was pretty much warning the Opps, the public, especially Memphis, that he the menace of Memphis. You feel me? He run things. The feds have not changed him. He's still the same individuals, and don't get it messed up. And he said a slew of more things in the Scarface type behavior, fam. Right? Now, Pooh Shiesty. And man, it's shocking, bro, to see how these artists have to literally crash out, fam, in order to keep their fan base and everything going. Like, literally, this is what's going on with Pooh Shiesty. Because, and the gangsterism is on them. We seeing that all day, even before the, but I'm saying, you got to feed your fans. The fans was on this. This what they want to hear. And it's crazy. The fans want you to crash out and die. They want you to crash out and go to jail and get 100 years. The labels know this, fam. That's why Pooh Shiesty was popping, because he's a controversial artist. He's going to speak what he feels. But it's only so much a popping that a gangster artist get, and it's not worth the sacrifice of your life and going to jail. Or your integrity, your morals. The artists that's keeping it like Lil Baby or Drake or and them just regular artists being themselves in interviews and things, right? Most gangsters that's in the community, fam, on the local level, most of them ain't got much, bro. It's an aroma around it. It's a jank around it. It's the same thing in the hip-hop game. The most gangster artists, fam, is not getting it like that. And these dudes willing to sacrifice everything and got family and all. And that's what's going on with Pooh Shiesty. If you think you Billy Badass, and the baddest one on the planet, fam, I'm telling you, especially when you done got set down a few times to learn something, to come back and do something better, fam, it's a plan in the works for you also, because you're not exempt from this worldly program. And hope we don't see that with Pooh Shiesty when he come home, still trying to move like a gangster, like you got something to prove, fam. But I will keep y'all updated on situations. But make sure you hit that like button and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.